In our fear, we learn to see. It's a line from a recently released song that has nothing to do with COVID-19 or our economic situation, but it speaks volumes. In our fear, we learn to see. The fear is tangible and real. The fear can be seen on the faces of those community members who visit our food bank.
Hi, how are you?
Wondering how on earth they're going to feed their kids.
Hi, it's Ruth calling from the Welcome Inn.
The fear can be heard in the voices of the seniors that we now call every day. For them, isolation is a matter of life and death. The fear can be read in the emails from our donors who have seen their investment portfolios tank, and they know it will be increasingly hard to be as generous as they have been in the past. The fear can even be seen in the eyes of our own staff who desperately don't want to bring the virus home with them, but are committed to maintaining the community services that our most vulnerable still require. The fear is tangible and real. Each and every one of us have choices to make in how we respond to the fear. We can distract ourselves with another episode of Netflix or avoid watching the news at all. Or we can choose to learn to see one another as human beings and recognize just how intertwined our lives have always been. We can step into the grocery store and choose not to keep our head down. We can choose to keep our distance and smile at the people around us, because that smile might just break through their moment of loneliness. We can also choose to send a quick email to someone that we know that's working on the front lines in the healthcare system or in a nonprofit. We can even call an elderly neighbor. And we can also give. Even if it's only $20, those gifts go a long way to supporting organizations like Welcome Inn as they try to stay afloat and meet the increasing need in the community. In our fear, we can learn to see everyone as a human being. Welcome Inn has responded to this time of increasing need. And yes, this is an urgent appeal. It's true that we've had to suspend some of our programming, our children's programming and aspects of our seniors programming, but we've also expanded other areas and reassigned staff to make it happen. We've gathered a dynamic team of volunteers to make daily phone calls to those seniors who are isolated. And we've partnered with the city to start delivering emergency food hampers already now. And alongside that, we're working with staff to deliver some of the personal items, medications, and even puzzles and coloring books to seniors in need. Our food bank has shifted to a grab-and-go hamper-style food bank, and we've managed to increase its hours of operation. We're also packing emergency food hampers that are being delivered by city staff. I want to be honest. We have had to hire new additional staff, even as we've lost a full third of our revenue because of the closure of this thrift store. We need $75,000 in emergency funds over the next 3 months. But it's not just about Welcome Inn. There are all kinds of organizations in crisis mode right now that need your support. There's a list of them on Hamilton Community Foundation's website. And I want to highlight the fact that Hamilton Community Foundation and United Way have created emergency funds to help out organizations like ours. So it's not a matter of where you give, it's a matter of whether you're going to give it all. This crisis is a reminder that we are all human and that our lives are intertwined with one another. Everyone needs to respond. It's not optional. It's my hope that in our fear, we learn to actually see one another.